Oh boy. Woo! It's cold. Alright. Woo! Shot cock, folks. Man, that camera looks crooked like a mug. Hold up. Why are you looking so crooked at? Alright, let's straighten you up. Move this out of the way. Alright, well, you ain't exactly straight, but you good enough. Alright, so look. Shut the cock, folks. Johnny Lion, Homo Depot. Look, I said po. Boy, hootie right there. All right, look, today, all right. There's a couple things I want to say to you guys while we are here. All right. First of all, shot a caca. Second of all, today we're looking at a V7. So I ain't even got to pick it up. You already know it's a V7. All right. And I think this is Ash, I think. I don't know much about the V7s and V10s, and it's too many V's for me. I'm all V'd out. But as far as the base is concerned, I think it is an incredible base. All right. There are some things when it came in that the owner wasn't feeling the electronics. It was too much happening on the electronic side. So I always wanted another one to come through the shop. Okay, I always wanted another one. And this one happened to come through because I wanted to try some stuff on it. Look, and I did. All right, so there's some things I want to tell you about it, the V7, that I found out today that you need to know, if you don't already know. All right, let's first of all, let's cut the amp off. I did it anyway. Anywho. All right, so this is the V7. It says V7 at the very top. All right, let's move this out the way. And set this over chair. My grandma said, boy, set that over chair, over there. Over chair. Grandma Maybell. All right. So, on this V7, I went and took the preamp out of that and put in a classic all deer. All right. Now, as far as the playability of this bass, it's just like a jazz, straight up. They nailed it. I think the electronics is in it was a bit much for any kind of beginner. That's just my opinion, though, because if you're a beginner, I think, and I'm not trying to tell Marcus what to do. I think he needs to bring out a standard V7 and a standard V10 or whatever they are. I think he needs to bring a standard out. Because the kids that's getting their hands on these basses, they're affordable. First of all, they're affordable. That's a great thing. And the kids that are getting their hands on them, I think the electronics is too much for them. I mean, but we have kids that's gurus right now. But just because you're a guru in your electronics and stuff doesn't mean you got the ear. I'll leave it right there. So you may find out all kinds of tones you got going on, but you have no idea what the tones are and what they mean. So this is a very, very unique bass. I'm going to take it around like this so you can see it. And like I said, I think it's Ash. But anyway, the controls are volume, blend, high mid, low mid, bass and treble. Now, I want you to look at your bridge. Look at that bridge, all right? I strung it through the E and the B string through. The issue I had when I did that, that's why I'm holding this in my hand, is that if you over 125, 130 and stuff like that, you're going to have to take a drill to that. You're going to have to take a drill to it. You're going to have to, all right? And open that hole up. And may possibly open the E hole up a little bit. That's one thing I saw about it. The other thing I thought was, oh, let me tell you what pickups I put in. These are Seymour Duncans. You can see Seymour Duncan written across the front of it. These are big pole Seymour Duncans. I think it sounds more classic now with the All Deer and the Seymour Duncans. I think it sounds more like a classic jazz and not like a head cutter. When I first heard it, I was like, man, this don't sound good, but it's a head cutter. And a lot of people are like, oh, man, I don't mean a hair cutter, man. That thing sounds good. I was like, okay, if it sounds so good, why are you tuning down? Oh, I'm going to leave it alone. Okay, well, anyway. So So we're gonna plug it up. You know, going through the back of the bass. Oh, that's another thing. Going through the back of the bass on the B and the E strings. A lot of times you can get it a lot lower if you come through the top of the bass. Going through the back of the bass, sometimes when you go over the saddle, it's a bit much. It's a bigger roll, and especially if you have to go all the way to the back, then you're really in trouble. I'm just saying. All right, so we're going to tune it up, and then we're going to play it. Look, and then we're gonna play it. I'm interested in how it sounds too. All right, here we go. So we're gonna sit down. Am I in your way, man? I just want to know. All right. I'm coming through my little SWR LA12. Well, we got to tune it up first. We can turn everything off. I mean, not off, but back. And just turn it. You know, I always do this because I don't want people to. There are people out there that's completely perfect pitch. Okay, and because they're perfect pitch, I don't want them mad at me. Okay. Now I got this thing low. I don't ever turn up that high because I want you to understand what the bass sounds like, not what the preamp sounds like, but what the bass sounds like itself. Ooh, look at that. Strings on it is new. That's why you should always tune your bass. I don't care if you tuned it up and walked away from it. When you come back, you tune it again. Okay. Okay, so right now we're gonna turn it up with nothing on, both pickups. To me, it sounds. I don't have a lot of stuff going on, switches, and although you see a switch back there, it's nothing going on with that. It's just there. I was going between getting the classic and the Pro Z. If I had the Pro Z, then that switch would have been fine. I didn't put the Pro Z in here because I didn't want to. Look, so I actually put that dummy switch in there just so that hole won't be looking all obvious and stuff. I said obvious and stuff. All right, rear pickup. Front pickup. So natural. All right, and then both pickups again. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with some high mids. I got the strings really low. All right, and then we'll go with some low mids, D10. You see, and that's natural sound. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so let's go treble at D10. Now, let me reiterate. I said reiterate. There's no horn in that amp. Okay, so we're gonna just turn the bass to D10. Woo! Okay, now we're gonna go with low mids. High mids. It's getting there, baby. It's getting there. go with treble at a little bit past D10. Oh, 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 oh. To me, it's not how many buttons you got, it's how less buttons you got and what they do. I'm gonna write that down, Hootie. I'm gonna write that joke down, man. I kinda like that part. All right, so let's go with treble at 3/4. Like Graham. You know I love Graham. I'm just dialing with Miz now. Every pig is crazy, right? Oh, it's crazy, dog. It's crazy. I'm just dialing in, man, so I love the Man, I can play this all day now. Because it's to me, and I'm not saying for everybody, but to me, I know what all the controls are, and it's comfortable for me. They're not overpowering anything. To me, the preamp that was in that first was so magnum that, you know, I didn't need all that. I'm coming through a 2,000 watt amp or a 1,000 watt amp. I don't really need all that heat, man. It's nice to have that overhead though, but I just need a natural sounding jazz. That if I want to crank the booty up on it, I can crank the booty on it and get it. And that's what this bass is doing. So I like it. You know, a lot of people are like, oh man, I'd have kept the same preamp. That's cool. Yeah, I would have too. Look, but this ain't mine, and that ain't what the customers wanted. So I'm grateful for him believing in me enough to let me even try this. You know, I love the Aguilar stuff. The next one I'm gonna do is would be a Tone Monster. I'm gonna try it with the Tone Monster and probably some EMGs. Because you know me and Tone Monster EMGs, we like this, baby! We like this, baby! We like this! I don't care if you don't laugh, man. You don't ever laugh at anything anyway. Look, I do. So, guys, thank you for checking out my videos. Thank you for coming by my site. Please, thank you for your support. I couldn't hardly get it out, man. I want to thank everybody for their support. Thank everybody for just being here for me. Please, thank you. The Hobo Depot, I'm going to do my best to keep it open because it's a watering hole. And I need you guys to come to drink. So we can talk and meet each other. Shout out to Gaga, folks. Johnny Line, Hobo Depot. Shout out to Gaga. Peace out. With the V7.